ballers, rappers. She looking for the stars and the Hollywood actors. It's not a game, we talking about practice. Game night, and the nigga score with an act.
Yo, one more time.
One time, what up, man? We back from the COVID spread. We here.
Shit, nigga, it's still COVID season.
Yeah, it's still COVID season, but we here, we moving. Everybody here been tested and passed with flying colors.
Word up. We got the thermometers at the door. You know what I'm saying?
We got the temperature
check. Checking niggas' temperature at the door.
Shout out to Maddie, checking temperatures.
Word up.
Matt,
that nigga said you are high like 100. Like, wait, what you talking about?
But nah, all bullshit aside, rappers and ballers, we back, man. It feels good to be back. Feels good to be amongst the people. I'm getting a little cabin fever myself. I've been quarantining for a while now. I don't like most people, but it's just starting to get to me. So, Fredro, what's good? You good? You happy? You healthy?
I mean, you know, I ain't get them on fucking COVID yet.
God bless.
I say yet because I'm like, you might as well just give it to me, man. Let me just get it over with. Fuck it. So I ain't gotta wear a mask no more. You know what I'm saying? They be like, yo, you don't need a mask. I be like, I already had it.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know if that's what it really is. I think you're making all of that. So we got Taylor Gang's own Chevy Woods in the building.
Sir.
Project.
Yes, sir. What's good, man?
What's good, man? Thank you for pulling up.
For sure, man.
We're gonna talk about your project.
Legendary.
We also got the homie Vander Blue in the building. We're gonna talk about his struggle, his come up.
You know what I mean?
I'm here, man. Appreciate it.
You know, we're gonna start from the beginning, from the roots. You know what I mean? So, Chevy, talk to us about how you got down with the whole thing. Even, matter of fact, let's go back from the beginning in childhood, because you was probably hooping before you was rapping.
Yeah, I was sports every day, you know what I'm saying? My pops was there every day. You know, he was nice in sports. My mom ran track and shit. So it was like, it was in our blood to do it. You know?
That was good, that your pops was there.
Yeah, my pops was there. Even he left later on a later date, but at the time I really needed it to understand what was going on, like what I really wanted to do as a kid. He was there, you know what I'm saying?
That means a lot.
Signed me up for all the shit I needed to be signed up for and all that shit. So, and we straight now. So, you know, and today's his birthday.
Oh, what?
Happy birthday, Pops.
Shout out to the
OG Chevy.
So, you know, he kept me in tune with sports and shit like that. And then when he left, you know, my mom, she just picked up the ball and ran with the same thing. So she just brought my granddad in, you know what I'm saying? So my granddad started being the father figure. Being for me.
You got triple OG.
Yeah, so being at the games and stuff like that. So I just stayed on
That's
football.
major though, especially when you play sports. If you have a father figure around, like, you know what I'm saying? I said, you know, I've been balling since Gauchos. You're unaccounted for, like, father figures in households. And that's the facts of the matter. Like, we all came up hooping. If you sling crack rock or you got a wicked jump shot, that is a lifestyle. That is for real. That was the illest shit. Like, when Biggie said that, like, that's what it is.
You was in the street balling or you was...
Yeah, I did high school, you know what I'm saying? It was like, I was averaging crazy numbers and shit like that. You know
I was in high school, I was on the bench, nigga.
I
was on the bench. I just wanted the jersey, nigga. The jacket.
With some Sean Kemp's on.
So after like high school, I went to college for a year, you know what I'm saying? And it had switched to football for me because I played wide receiver with basketball.
All supers be wide receivers.
I play football too, that's crazy.
Wide receiver?
My first one, quarterback.
Quarterback?
Tell us how you came up with the whole hoop and how you got into it, you know what I'm saying? Because you took it to the next level that we can't even talk about here.
I mean, like, me growing up, I've always been like one of the top players in the country and state, so I lived that life, but like, I was raised by my sister and my mom, so I got a lot of my game and information from women, so.
Where at?
Madison, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Okay.
So, like, my pops wasn't really around, but the energy and the fight that I got from a woman is like, it changed everything, my perspective, because I think a lot of people they don't really see the quality and the strength.
That's how I grew up. That's how I grew up. Me, Mom, Duke, me, Nikki, and my mother, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it be like that, because like a lot of the fathers is at the game, they showing love, they screaming, that's my son. But like the way my people did it, it was more at the crib talking to me, letting me know. It was more undercover, it wasn't as loud, but it was way more powerful, you know what I'm saying? So I I always carry myself with that, whatever. From college, NBA, overseas.
Well, you know, moms is always even in the household with the dad, she's always the leader any motherfucking way. So you know what I'm saying? So growing up with Mom Dookie was always like, I'm growing up with like a general, you know what I'm saying? Like she was giving it to me and I was seeing it myself like you, like raw. Like
she's still on it, like, right?
My mom's is from the streets, you know what I'm saying? So I was from the streets.
Forced to be,
you know what I'm saying? I seen her struggle and from, you know, it made me see, okay, you can do that too, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, this is crazy.
It's a crazy, like, all of us got similar stories and they're all different and unique in their own way, but that's why this Rappers and Ballers, this is what we do. Like, how are you different from him? He different from you. You just took it to the next level, stuck with the hoops. He was luckily enough able to transition and found out he could rap. Tell us how you even found out you could rap.
Yeah, that was when I was in college, I found out. For sure. Like,
why you didn't come up rapping?
No, I had a homie from the Bronx. He was my roommate. His name was Ed Brown. He's still cool to this day.
In the Bronx?
Yeah, he from the Bronx, but he went to the school that I went to. Robert Morris in Pittsburgh.
Okay, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it was like a bunch of like New York niggas that I went to school with, like a bunch of them.
Our niggas was up there in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, so he was having tablets of written music, and he was having his like album covers and stuff on his computer. And
he was making it all while he was in college.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what's on this? And he's like, yo, I be writing, I be doing blah blah blah. He's like, you should try it out, and I just tried it out.
It was nicer than that nigga.
Yeah, but the thing is, he set up the lights and everything one night, and it was like a freestyle. This was something I was never even into. It was like a freestyle and all that shit, like everybody freestyle. And when I did it, and it was over, he was just like, nigga, like.
And where you keep rapping?
Because now, let me talk about that for a minute. When you first hear your voice, like when you first heard your voice on the tape when they played it back,
sound weird as fuck.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, but niggas is like, yo, that shit is crazy, right?
Right, for sure. We used to fuck around like as kids just for play, but not really like trying to really do it. You know what I'm saying? And when I really like did it, I was like, damn. This is crazy. Like, I really know how to put this together.
So what your parents was going like, because you said, you know what I'm saying, your parents was like, what you behind the sports shit? You say you want to rap. So what they was like?
Yeah, because I left college, and then my mom was like, what you going to do? And I told her I ain't know. Yeah, that's when I was in the streets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then I met Wiz, you know what I'm saying, looking for a studio. And we met and my homie like introduced us and we recorded a record that day and this.
Now what year was this? Like just to give people the time frame.
This is 2000 and maybe 8 when I met him.
Did he have stuff out yet already?
A little bit, but it wasn't really like popping, you know what I'm saying? It was like we were just like getting into
y'all came up together.
This is before Black and Yellow?
Yeah, way before.
Yeah.
Way before.
Right. That's crazy.
Pittsburgh. Now you from Pittsburgh, you from Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Now I heard some shit about Milwaukee. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know a couple people from Milwaukee.
Rest in peace to Lamont Billy from Milwaukee. Love that nigga.
All right. Tell us about growing up in Milwaukee, because a lot of people don't know that he from Queens, he from Pittsburgh. Now that Pittsburgh got a platform, you know, people to talk about Pittsburgh, people understand that a little more. Tell us about Milwaukee coming up, what that scene was like.
I mean, it's pretty much, like thinking about it, it's like every other place for real, but it's like we all hustling, we all grinding, whatever you do. Right. And it's just crazy listening to Chevy talk because every athlete want to be a rapper, and every rapper want to be an athlete. So it's like.
So you rap?
Yeah. All right,
so put a beat on Ep.3. He said, no, you rap?
One of my lines is, I'm getting buckets, but I'm having a drink of torn. It's like, it's something I still deal with, and I'm still working towards every day.
Oh, I bet.
Coming up in like Milwaukee is just like, you know, you gotta grind. Ain't nothing given to you. Like I said, a lot of people don't even know. So you gotta show yourself. You gotta stand on something. You gotta stand out because it's not really much opportunities. But if you can just put it together where the opportunities that you do have and you connect with the right people and line everything how it's supposed to be, you can make it. And it's been some quality people to make it and show. So, but as far as just like being from Milwaukee, it's just like. It just teaches you the struggle, like the grind, just to never get up. Some days, you know, it's cold out there. It's not out here is not.
That's Midwest, right?
So, it's like a movie. So it's an hour from Chicago. So we got people in Chicago. We got
that's that snow up the hill. You walk out the door and bitches on your neck.
It's different.
That's where the pimps is from.
Yeah,
bro, we performed there. It was -3 before.
It's different when the news, like you turn on the news, they say don't go outside. It's too cold. That's do something to your brain and your mind. So you gotta be physically and mentally so tapped in to try to do what you're gonna do, or you're gonna fall into the trap. It's a big trap, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hood everywhere, man. Queens, Southside, Brooklyn, Milwaukee, Pittsburgh.
Like I'm from Long Island. It's a small my town.
Oh, Long Island too. Yeah.
Like people don't know unless you put them on. That's why I wanted you to talk about Milwaukee, because people get this mind state like when they grow up, that's all they know. I know 10 blocks this way, 10 blocks that way. And now with social media, you're able to see other spots. But if your hometown don't have someone speaking for it, like a Chevy Woods, like a Wiz Khalifa, your town get lost in the sauce.
Who is repping Milwaukee on the rap scene though?
Cuckoo Cow.
Projects, bro.
Oh, that was a high record.
Yeah, like
that was a big record. That was big.
That changed the city.
That was a big fucking record though, because that record, Cuckoo
Cow, like it hurt to see how he went out, but
how he went out?
He had a lot going on, but the way he came in the game was what he knew he was good, and he took some opportunities. He wasn't scared to take the lead.
You got to do, man. You got to take that fucking lead.
Right.
Like, look at him. He playing ball, and all of a sudden, it's like I was in that same position. I was a knucklehead, so it's like I'm playing ball. Ball is everything. I'm the Puerto Rican Penny Hardaway. I know I am. I even had my little shit like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I wore a Band-Aid. Remember in 95, he had the shit in the All-Star game when they played in Arizona? I came to school with my motherfucking Band-Aid on my face. What happened to you? Don't worry about what the fuck happened to me, man. I went to the All-Star game, motherfucker. This is what happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm Penny Hardaway. So I'm balling, and as soon as that ended, bro, I went berserk. I think now looking back on it, like just being open, I don't deal with like depression and shit like that. I think I was in a funk like that because you don't know what the fuck I'm about to do right now. Am I gonna go fully with some street shit? You know what I'm saying? I'm 17 years old.
That's an art. Basketball is an art.
Yeah.
Because like you said, most people who play basketball, rap, niggas is artists. You know what I'm saying? Like when you moving around, you're doing a move. It's a craft. It's the way we do it. You know, the way the black people do it, it's an art. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you know, it ain't gonna be, but you know how we rock. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole little thing to it. Niggas be dancing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Man,
so, and it was a crazy transitional period. So let's go back to you when you decided, like, okay, bet, fuck it, I'm a rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know people looking at you crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Because the thing about it is I was so in the streets, you know what I'm saying, on a daily basis, that to quit that and then go do this, people was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Even going cold turkey, and my little brother was still in the streets, so I'm like, nigga, here go my phone. Get busy. I'm gonna take what I'm doing this, and I'm gonna go do this cold turkey.
Now, what made you flip like that? Was it the fact that you started seeing the homie catch fire, and you were like, you know what, this could be something?
Nah,
or you just noticed like, damn, I'm fucking nice. I get busy.
Yeah, I mean, I was nice too, but I also took a back seat. You feel me? Because I seen that his dream was bigger than what I was thinking it could be. I'm at the cookouts and shit, rapping and them getting the cheers, and that's cool for me.
Yeah.
But then he'd start going on these tours and shit like that, and he told me, he was like, yo, I feel like you ain't got your heart in it, blah, blah, blah.
You did.
You want for that. You want for that. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'll holler at you in 2 weeks, I got a dip. You know what I'm saying? So he went on tour for 2 weeks, I ain't go. And then I sold it.
Felt like an asshole at the crib, like,
wow. Like, damn.
These motherfuckers is torn. I'm at the crib. Like,
I was like, yo, fuck,
nigga was in the streets.
Yeah, but you still see your mans. You're like, fuck. This ain't it.
Nah, but it didn't hurt me. It made me know that he gave a fuck about, you know what I'm saying? Putting me somewhere in a different position where I ain't have to deal with no street shit.
But sometimes you need that.
Yeah,
like,
so I was like, yo, I'm just, let me get rid of everything first. and get the money. And then I'm out. And then I was just cold turkey.
You need hindsight.
I'm glad you survived that shit, because a lot of niggas don't survive that shit.
A lot of niggas get stuck in that.
Nah, it's so crazy because a lot of ball players. How many ball players get shot in the basketball court in the hood,
with
man?
The Benji.
For no reason. Like, this shit is crazy. What we gotta go through to make it out.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Either you rapping, like you said, rapping the ball. We gotta go through that part to get to where we want to get to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's always a struggle.
This is about to be one of my favorite joints, one of my favorite podcasts, because we really got a rapper and we really got a baller. Like, on the same platform we hit, and it just shows you these fucking stories are the same, champ. You know what I'm saying? These are the stories. So, when you went to high school, you started getting notoriety. Where'd you go to college and you know what I'm saying? Talk about that.
I went to high school in Madison, Wisconsin. My brother had got some trouble.
Oh, you stayed home?
Yeah, I went an hour away from high school. It was like the top basketball school in the state. Just so my brother got some trouble in Milwaukee, so she didn't want me to go to high school there. So I ended up going there, and then I had every offer in the world. I was a top 20 player in the country, but I went to Marquette. I stayed close to my family. I stayed.
Dwayne Wade went.
Yeah, Dwayne Wade. That's a big bro. I love him to death. And I stayed home. I felt at the time, that's when the Big East was real. That was the last time, the real Big East before they cut it out. That's when Kimber, I was seeing Kimber every night. I'm playing Deion Raiders coming off the bench. I'm playing like Marshawn Brooks getting 50, and I was 17 years old. I never went to JUCO. I'm straight from public school to Big East. So I knew and I felt that.
You was playing with Kimber in the Big East?
I was playing against him. I was 17, and he changing shoes on me, giving us 30. It was a whole nother vibe. But I seen that. Yeah. I'm thinking I can go to Kentucky, I can go to North Carolina, but I scheduled those visits. But in my heart, I knew I want to stay home. I want to do this from the home, from the roots. Right. And then so I'm like, at the time, if the NBA gonna find me, if they want you, they gonna find you. You can go to any school. As you can see, you got the John Morant's, Murray's, if you got the caliber, they gonna find you.
Sometimes being a big fish in sometimes being a small fish in a big pond, it works for you. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it works.
Stand out.
I had literally 5 visits scheduled. And I went to Marquette. I was already on campus every week anyway. Right. My brother lived a street over from where I was going to school at, so I was already practicing.
This your little brother?
My big brother. I got a big brother, big sister. So I was already out there. Me and Jimmy Butler was super close. So I was driving up from
He's
Madison.
a dog, bro.
It's a whole different. He a real animal.
He's like a different breed.
I'm driving up with him. I'm in high school.
He should have played in the 90s. He teammates with Oakley.
He all for that. Yeah. Right. He put me in the game so early. Right. I was driving up from Madison. Like I said, it's an hour from Milwaukee. I'm driving up from high school, but I'm from Milwaukee, but I'm still outside, but I'm pulling up on Jimmy. And I just already knew. I'm like, man, I'm just where I'm at. That's where I'm going to be. And I kept it like that. Took it to Marquette, and then stayed there for 3 years. Into the draft, had the best tournament of my life. I went to 2 Sweet 16s. I went to the Elite Eight. Got some game winners in the tournament, stuff that I couldn't even imagine.
Game winners, nigga.
That's like busting.
I want everybody look, man. You gotta do your Googles on my nigga. We want to see all the game winners and all that shit. That man putting in work.
No, we got plenty though. Before the tournament, it's just a blessing though.
Yeah. I want to transition real quick, cause hitting the game winner, right? Yeah. Like I play ball. Yeah. That shit, that's like better than busting.
You ever hit one?
Absolutely, and I missed a few too. that shit had me crying. I'm 13 years old.
I never made one.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Oh no,
that shit is, come on, that's
everything.
That's hard to do.
But now let me tell you something. Right? Now you play ball.
For the Big East tournament, and then for the
that got you in the league. Keep it real, on some notoriety shit.
I mean notoriety.
It made them look at you and then realize the rest of the game.
Everybody was talking about it, but I still went undrafted, and I still got to the league. But it was like it's just like it depends on it's how you think about it, man. Yeah. It's like these teams and how they see players. There's so many hoopers, man. It's
crazy.
It take one team to like you, one team to love you. Like I averaged 27 in the NCAA tournament, went to the Elite Eight, and I still didn't get drafted. The reasons, nobody would know the reasons. I don't search for the reasons no more. But I knew that I was
it that?
Nah, because I be Nate. What he's saying is crazy because I be seeing niggas in the G League. I be like, yo, how do
these motherfuckers
in the G League?
I'm like, yo, these niggas is crazy. I'm like, I just don't. I don't get it.
A lot of niggas.
Sometimes I don't get it.
But just to
I don't know, bro.
We're gonna keep the rappers and ballers theme. Hitting the game winner is literally like being on stage, motherfucker singing your joint back to you that you wrote in the corner. Like that feeling is fucking crazy. Like when you see someone repeating your rhyme that you wrote, you remember where you wrote it. You talking about some real shit that you went through?
You remember that shit for the rest of your life. Not you, but everybody else that was there can remember.
You know what
I'm saying?
You don't understand. Like, that shit is fucking crazy. I don't understand what it is to hit a game with a shot in the face.
Let me tell you this shit though.
Like, on TV, like,
yo, check this out though. Yo,
I couldn't hit one. Motherfuckers couldn't talk to me.
Wait,
get the fuck out of here. You ain't see my game on.
I could never imagine that. Like, I went to a high school that was 500 kids, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, playing in front of all those people, man, I would just be looking up the whole time.
You don't even see them.
The fucking team jumping on you. Like,
all the whole feeling, you probably don't even see it. Like, when you playing, you don't even see it. It's like you're so focusing like that, it's your team and the goal.
Right.
But it's probably just like on stage, you can't see everything you look.
So what the fuck you thinking when you're making that shot? I gotta hit it. Bam! Right?
You like, at the moment, it's not
just feel, right?
It was off instinct.
It's like, oh shit, I got it open.
It was like, I'm shooting, need you to play for me. Like, I work for this.
Oh, they drew to play for you. Yeah. That's even more pressure.
That was going on. I was just like, my team.
I'd rather be John Paxson, like, oh shit, ended up in my head. No one expects this to go in.
People want it.
Yeah. You want the coach to draw.
That's right. When you a dog, you want that. Yeah. That's why I was watching.
A lot of niggas can't handle that pressure.
I'm a weirdo. I be watching old games on YouTube and shit.
Bro, you know,
right? So that's so.
You're not a weirdo.
No, before quarantine, like motherfuckers is doing it now, right? So I'm watching game 4 of the '93 finals, and those, if you remember, that was Barkley versus Jordan. That was the Suns versus the Bulls, right? And this is why Jordan's the ultimate dog, right? That game went 3 overtimes. And Marv Albert's a critic. He's like, and this guy in Jordan struggled at the end. I mean, he scored 40. How you struggle to score 44, 45 points? Like, you struggle? Like,
that's the level.
But he went 6 for whatever. So he gave his stats, and then he was like, and then Fratello was there, right? He was announcing the game. He was like, yo, be careful, because Jordan, after games like this, where he struggled, again, they told him he struggled, he scored 45. he averaged like 43 that series, right? So they're like, oh, be careful, because after games like this, he comes out killing, right? And what he do? He came out, he scored 55. 54. In the finals.
Damn.
That's the
like, everybody, there's a difference between hitting the game winner and everybody waiting.
3 overtime?
The game before, yeah. Okay. No, this game it was regular. It was regulation.
54?
And he scored 54 and he went fucking berserk. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. It's the difference between like hitting the game and then people drawing a fucking play like, yo, hit this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, now let's transition like with you. Now, Wiz starts taking off. And you there, you playing the whatever role it is. Like, you down to be the, you know, since we're talking about Jordan, you down to be Kerr. You down to be Kukoc. You down to be knowing you could be Pippen or you could be Jordan yourself. Right. That takes a level of confidence and humbleness to, you know what I'm saying, to do too.
Yeah, that's what it was, you know what I'm saying? I didn't see it like that.
You're comfortable with yourself.
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
This nigga was for the streets.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Because let me, because as a fan looking in, when he came to this shit, I was like, oh, this nigga right here, he on that street shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So we gravitated more towards that, you know what I'm saying?
Like, this is street cat from that.
It was a different category, you know what I'm saying?
And that's how we kept it, even when we kicked it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We knew as street niggas he not around the shit that we doing, you know what I'm saying? He in the studio. Yeah. We go there and fuck with him, not, you know what I'm saying?
And yo, for the fucking people,
and shit, even though he was coming
ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, not
like, you are who you are. That's what he was doing. This is what I'm doing.
Yeah, fact.
I
got back down in Pittsburgh one time, man.
What happened? Tell us.
I got back down. Nigga was like,
true Hollywood.
Nigga was like, we from Oakland? Some shit.
Oakland is a spot.
I was like, Oakland? I'm from New York. What is he talking about? Like, I didn't know Oakland was a part of fucking Pittsburgh. Nigga backed me down, and I was in this little fucking like this little burger spot. Nigga tried to come at the rapper. I think it was Sweet Tea. We was on tour. Nigga tried to get disrespectful. We had said something to the nigga. Nigga said, "You from Oakland, nigga?" I'm like, I'm from New York. That's
crazy, though. When you first start traveling, you don't know what it is. Like, you don't know nothing. You just move the way you move. Like, my homie out here from out of town, he's like, yeah, I'm over here on this block. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing on this block? Like, That ain't the place to be right now. Like, come over here, you know what I'm saying? But you do know how to move no matter where you go, you know what I'm saying? It's all the same. If you're a weirdo, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna spot you as a weirdo. If you play your position and you know what I'm saying, you move, house rules follows everywhere you go. Like, Milwaukee house rules might not be the same. Like, you might have to come in this crib and take your shoes off. Maybe not in your house, you don't take your shoes off, but this is the house rules. So you're gonna respect it, or you're gonna feel like
you go to Dubai, that's what you gotta do.
You go to Dubai, you gotta wear a scarf and bandana. You gotta put your girl in a ninja suit. You know what I'm saying?
Your credit card.
Dubai, I gotta get to Dubai.
I never been. I need to go there.
Yeah. So you've been all over the world now.
I'm not even going to
play ball overseas?
I play a lot of places.
Most people do. Yeah.
When I first, before my rookie year, I started off with
So you went undrafted?
Undrafted. So I go undrafted.
So where'd you go after that?
I had a tough time. Watched the draft. Me and my mom didn't get drafted. Was supposed to go to.
How you feeling at that moment? Tell us. Like,
yeah, we want to.
Like you watching the draft, you was killing, and you go undrafted.
No, because the whole process, this was going on. So I had 20 workouts with the team. So I was projected the top first round pick. I was one of the best players in the draft. Mm-hmm. And I went to the draft combine in Chicago.
What year is this?
2013.
Okay.
I did my draft combine. Sat down with the team, did my interviews and everything. And this some real shit right here. It was like my agent at the time. I was a Wasserman, Arntello, and my agent at the time. I said, I'm from Milwaukee. The combine was in Chicago. So after the combine was done, I had my homies come up there and we kicked it. You know what I'm saying? But the team is still. This is just an immature decision I made, which probably has something to do with me not being drafted.
It's probably grown though.
Shit, we coming in from the club, the combine over, the testing done, niggas got flights back to LA in the morning.
Right. So what happened, bro?
I'm walking in, we got some chicks with us, it's me, my brothers, everybody got them, I got the hood with me, they at the hotel.
Right. They supporting you.
4 in the morning, it's a good time for us, it's about to happen. But why when we walking in, the Spurs, GM, they walking out, they got a 6 a.m. flight. And when my agent called me, my best pre-draft workouts with the Spurs. I didn't miss a shot. I was dogging niggas. And they told my agent they was finna draft me. They ended up drafting Kyle Anderson that year, but they called my agent before they got on the flight and said, Vander, we just seen Vander coming in from the club. And that was just a bad look at the time. Not to say I was wrong, it was done, but it was just the way that I did it.
Right.
So I kind of think about that. But getting back to the draft, when I was watching it, I'm on the phone with my phone just like this. I'm like, damn, I'm watching. They looking up here. I'm damn, and everybody want to hear their name get drafted.
Right.
I'm like, damn, I'm finna be salty.
So how that work? You don't know. They don't know. Nobody knows.
You watch the draft. Your agent usually call you right before you get picked. So I'm like, damn, my shit ain't ringing.
The top dudes be there.
Yeah, no, in the green room, the top 15, if you for sure lock top 15, you're gonna be there. But
I never knew that.
My situation was I was in the green room.
I still want to.
That's hard.
That's hard.
Even if you just dying, I ain't never been in no green room. If you know somebody in the green room, that's hard. But it got to the point. I'm like, damn. It got to 23, and then I had a workout with the Hawks as well. It was me and Dennis Schroeder. We had a 1-on-1. They ended up drafting Dennis Schroeder. We had a 1-on-1 workout against each other. So I'm like, they got 16. They got 16 and 17. They told me they're gonna go guard big. I'm like, bet. I know I'm going to Atlanta. They picked some dude from Brazil. I'm like, this going crazy. Then they picked Dennis. I'm like, damn, it's getting ugly. I'm looking at my mom like, damn, it's crazy. Now I'm like, second round. I would have been grateful, but I didn't want to go second round. So I think it was missing. They said they had taken me at 52, 60 picks. Nah, because the way what I had planned was I'd rather be a free agent, go to summer league, and just still be a free agent, be able to ball out the summer league.
Bet on yourself.
To get more bread?
Bet on yourself.
It's not even that. It's you can draft me second round, but it's not guaranteed anyway.
Right.
Either way.
So you still got to make the team. They drafted, but they still got your rights. So even if it ain't right, they still got your rights.
And then so you missed the whole summer?
Nah, you missed the whole summer. You got to be with the team, and then they can just cut you right before the season starts. So I'm like, nah. Fuck that. I'm going to go to Summer League. I'm going to kill all these niggas that y'all drafted over me. And I'm going to get signed by a team that really want me, and I'm going to take it like that. I ended up going to Summer League with the Houston Rockets. I told them I was going to Summer League right after the draft. They get drafted. Nigga crying with my mom and everything. Like, all right, bet.
At the moment,
crying.
You felt like crushed.
Bro, I went into because that was
dog, and you said, fuck it. I'm going to take this round now.
I'm going to go to Summer League.
I missed my turn. Fuck it.
I go to Summer League. I kill. I get signed by Philly. Philly, they getting their chance. Brett Brown, it's his first year. He coming from San Antonio. I ended up getting cut from them. They released me like a month into the season. So I'm like, damn, what I'm finna do?
There'll be a lot of politics involved,
bro,
right?
It's just like hip hop.
It don't matter how nice you are, like, it's just politics.
Bro, if you look at, like, this some real shit. If you look at all the niggas that's on the bench, it's so many niggas that's not in the league that's better than all these niggas. It's like, it's ridiculous, bro. And then it just takes somebody to say that shit, though. And when you say it,
I be saying that to myself.
Look at you. They look at you different when you say it because everybody want that clean cut locker room guy because everybody can't get everybody ain't James Harden. Everybody can't get.
Sometimes it don't need the talent. Sometimes it be
bro. They
the person.
Bro, they will sign you based off of like your energy, like how you. Exactly. Like they need you in the locker room. They need you around. They know you clean cut. You're gonna be on time. You're not gonna have no problems. Like they know what they gonna get from you. But niggas like me, I'm cold, but I'm still kind of wild card to them because I'm not just gonna live under.
That's like Allen Iverson. Imagine what he went through.
That's my favorite player ever.
You know what I'm saying? AI went through that shit.
Niggas on the bench that just gonna.
Yo, he bought the braids, the baggy clothes, tattoos.
Shout out to Bubba Chuck, man.
That ain't me. Like
Bubba Chuck's our GOAT.
Yeah, I can go.
Can't tell nobody from our era Bubba Chuck ain't the fucking GOAT. This motherfucker's 5'7".
I mean, he represents what we represent. He's part of, like, you know what I'm saying? He's from the same shit, you know what I'm saying?
But when he did it, though, at the time he was doing it was more acceptable. Like, right now, I think the league finna open back up a little bit because of what's been going on. Right. And it's like guys like KD, it's like some real niggas out there that superstars now, and they starting to mold it so it can get good again for niggas. But at the time, bro, like, it be niggas that just be happy to be there. Like, it's cool you get a nice check, but like I said, I was talking to Chev earlier, I'm like, I ain't pick up the ball, bro, to not do what I want to do when I first vision picking this motherfucker.
You got since you pick up the ball, everybody accomplished what we wanted to because we got freedom. We don't work for nobody. You know what I'm saying?
And we took the risk.
At one point, we took the risk. Level we do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna do this forever.
If you know what you do,
you gonna play ball till you get gray hairs because you love to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we gonna do this forever because this is what we do.
And it's a prime example of doing this shit for fucking ever.
It's hard,
yeah. This motherfucker's been in the game since fucking, I don't even know.
Fuck you. Since 21.
Nah, but you've been in the game in a while. And the OG, and this is how we transit. This is a fucking segue. I'm a god with this segue shit. So, you've been in the game forever, and you did a record with, Go Get a Few Joints EP is out now. The one song that didn't clear.
Yeah.
What was
Flowers joint?
He got a joint on his album called
Give Me My Flowers?
Flowers.
Wow.
And it's fucking, y'all better do a remix. Like, it didn't clear, so you got some verses. Just do a remix because his album just came out. Plug your shit, plug your albums. Tell him about that because I've been listening to that shit.
You gonna do the Flowers verse?
No, he did it already. He got a joint. Y'all gotta do it.
I gotta hear this joint.
Yeah.
I gotta hear this shit.
It's a dope joint.
Right.
And it's called Flowers. And I'm like, yeah, so. Yeah. So
the album,
we're good now.
You know what I'm saying? Since Birth is my first real like studio album, you know what I mean? Last year.
This joint?
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called Since Birth.
Since Birth.
Since Birth, like born, you know what I'm saying?
And they got the Illmatic feel. They got the young boy. They got young Chevy in the cover, like,
Where it come from, so I just put the baby picture on the cover, put my mom's on the back, you feel me?
Yeah, I seen that.
And it was like
fire.
Last year, we went on tour and shit. And I just put out like a video in one project. So I'm like, all right, bet I'm getting my pen right.
It went crazy.
It was all right. It was cool.
Now every time you drop, you get work.
It was just so I could keep the fans going while I was on tour and shit like that. You know what I mean? But by the time when I was on tour, I was just getting my pen right ready for to drop the album. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't focused on like putting music out or none of that shit. I was just writing records for other people, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get that shit going. Mm-hmm. And that's where you said like the melodies and shit like that. That's where all that came from. I was just straight in my bag of just like, let me just showcase it all.
Get the joint. You know what I mean? Get it. Since birth. The shit is fire. What I was telling Chevy is like, it's an album that you could put on in the morning, in the evening, when you're smoking, when you're drinking.
Definitely when you're smoking.
It don't hurt your ears at all. It's a smooth listen.
Straight up.
And there's another record on there I want to talk about called Dapper Dan. Now this was my shit on The whole project is fly.
Dapper Dan.
It's called Dapper Dan, and he started talking about the cabinet. He started talking about everything. So let's dive into that record there.
Dapper Dan record was a TM88 made the beat. And the title was because I just wanted to, like, you know, Dapper Dan's clean and the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to, like, button it up and make it just, and it's not be like fucking, just make it clean for people and clear for people to see. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about that record, some of the lyrics on that. You talk about cabinet, you talk about everything in that. I feel like you touch everything. Trump.
I say cabinet can't get a job. It's weird to us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
It's stupid. You know what I mean? You can look at the quarterbacks that back up and do all of that shit now.
One motherfucker.
He probably would have had a championship.
He could bump.
Oh yeah, he already went to the Super Bowl, and he cooked in the Super Bowl.
He tried with Cam though. Cam knew they just tried it with him, and he came back.
He got it.
I just MVP next year.
You think so?
I hope so.
I'm also.
Listen, him with Bill Belichick.
That would be crazy.
Yo, Brady ain't the GOAT. Bill Belichick is the GOAT. We're about to find out right now. Bill Belichick is the GOAT. Bill Belichick got my Giants 2 chips.
They're going to find out who's really the GOAT.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I think it's going to be Belichick.
I think it's going to be Belichick.
I think Tampa Bay is going to be the wrong move for him. I just don't, like you said, Belichick.
That man got some shit that he ain't never had before.
That's what I'm saying. They already
touched some other stuff on Dapper Dan. I want to talk about, like, he was going in on
it. Like, you remember when they was the tweets was coming out when Lonzo Ball said about Nas, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like,
that shit was
Ball saying Nas ain't hip hop.
I can't believe that.
I think he was just saying that.
It was just like, then the other line is like, these silly niggas always talking like they mic in the clutch.
He was just showing.
I played with him. We did a summer league together, Alonzo, when I was my first year with the Lakers. And that was his first year.
Okay, boom, hold up. You can't just throw that in.
He was just but he was trolling, right? He was just bullshit, right?
I'm tell you, he came on the bus with it when he came on the bus with the shirt. Yeah. Like, Lonzo, he young, it's like my little brother, he young, and he really appreciates music and does music, but the era he grew up in is like the future, the turn up way. And like, he don't know nothing, he don't mean no harm about it. It's like, that's the type of music he's comfortable with, is like the turn up rah, but he don't really like the lyrically, like you talking about Nas and like real lyricists like Jay-Z, he not riding playing that.
But that's cool.
He can't
just don't have to make a statement about it.
The wording, just the way he said it. The wording. Nas ain't hip hop.
I don't see that.
The wording is the big part.
But everybody know that's not true. It's like trolling, like come on, it's just kind of like joking. This altitude got me.
Just the wording.
Yeah, he
the way he said it.
It's just the thing, and then when he went to the
listen, he get that shit from his father.
Now check it. You know, I shouldn't even tell the story, but I'm gonna tell it. Like I was with Nas, right? At Mitchell and Ness. It was All-Star Weekend. And
stop lying.
Yeah, I swear to God.
You was
No. So we spoke about that, and he was like, again, it's the wording. It's just like, bro, like, what are you doing? What's like?
I don't listen to Nas.
Exactly. When I see Nas, I ask him.
You don't have to ask him about it. Ask him. I got footage. I got receipts. So
most likely you do.
He was like, yo, son, you wore the shirt. I thought it was crazy. Like,
he came on the
it's not. You said something. When you say something, you say something. Yo. But then he wore the Illmatic shirt with his face on it. We're not having that, Lonzo. I felt like fucking punch you in your fucking mouth. I swear to God, I say it to you when I see you. But like
rappers we have the battle and shit. Like, not really battling, but it's very competitive. Basketball is the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all niggas be going at it. You know what I'm saying? Like
nobody like each other.
Like niggas go at it, son. I love this, especially point guard. I love the point guards when they go at it.
It's like the street ball.
Yeah, it gets crazy. Who's your toughest? Like get illness
that you came across like 50,
like top game.
Who'd you give 50 to?
A lot of them.
Oh shit, he talking that shit. Pop your shit, nigga. He said ain't nobody ever gave me 50.
Nobody.
Just as far as like legit 50 balls I gave to like niggas in the league.
Yeah.
Norman Powell from Toronto.
Oh God, Norman Powell.
I had a couple 50s though. I don't know. You just passing them out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So good.
Talk your shit.
Everybody get a 50.
I averaged 30 in the G League, so like I was getting a lot of 50s. I was seeing like anytime in the G League when I knew they was playing me, and they was sending niggas down. As soon as the NBA sent me down, like I couldn't wait. So like I said, Norman Powell got sent down from Toronto. I'm like, oh yeah, I got 50 for you real quick.
He's nice too.
Nah, he's super hard.
I mean, his defense is crazy too. Oh shit!
He's super hard. Like what he do, he's a great two-way player. He play D and knock it down, but like you said, everybody ain't know. Like he a dog, but ain't no different.
You ever played in New York? Any like New York games? Like since you were like Rutgers.
I played in Dykeman. This what happened. I went to Dykeman.
That's what I'm talking. This is what we want to hear. This is the shit. We gonna end it right here with this real shit. You know what I mean?
So I got people in Brooklyn. Like I really kind of be in New York. I got a lot of love. I like the culture, the swag.
Shout out to JJ Moore, Westchester Knicks. That's my dog from the hometown.
Taj Gibson too. Fort Greens. That's the real people. My people. But
Taj a good dude. That's my man.
That's my man.
Taj, you from Fort Greens? See, you better watch them niggas.
He's solid.
Watch them Fort Greens niggas.
I'm telling you. We just what we talking about? What we talking about? The toughest. So this is a crazy story. Dykeman story I got. This one, KD actually played. So we
he killed it. He put like 60 up, didn't he?
We have to go to the Gaucho's gym because it started raining. So like I'm out there in New York. It was crazy. So we go to the gym.
It's the first time you played in Gauchos?
Ever.
Damn, that was crazy.
Now, Gauchos, if you don't know about Gauchos,
I used to have real battles against them.
yeah, remember Vince Carter? Now hold up, Vince Carter caught an alley at Gauchos.
Bro, I had the best dunk of my life in that gym because I seen KD. He probably don't even notice, but I knew who he was. And I'm like, this nigga jumped. I swear to God, it's gonna go viral. And I just went as high. And that nigga got dunked. The nigga stood in the crowd. Like, I got wild.
That's the shit about Gauchos. They'll stop the game.
I got wild love. I'm like, damn, because I wasn't scared. And Kimba, my man, I love him. So
Shout out to Kimba,
he was already protecting me. So he was like, you good. And we was playing against Kimba. They had a crazy team. KD came with Landry Fields. It was Landry Fields, Kimba.
He was cheating.
It was like the whole Knicks and KD.
He was cheating.
But then KD ended up, that nigga left early. He left the game early. But we actually started outside. It started raining. The whole hood go to the Gaucho.
Go to the Gauchos because warming up because Dykeman got. I remember this.
We started warming up, bro, and they got the whole gym. It wasn't even open.
New York shit,
bro. It's 300 people outside. The gym not even open. They making calls. Niggas bully the gym, and then everybody coming there. And it was a real street ball game. And KD was playing. He obviously went crazy, but that's the experience I'll never forget.
Because New York, especially Harlem, uptown, they love basketball. Bro. Like that's like it's like a like a staple of all NBA niggas come through there. You know what I'm saying? Real niggas.
Even Kobe.
Exactly.
They even played that.
Jordan come through Rutgers. Jordan never came through Rutgers.
Dr. J did.
Dr. J did. Jordan never came through Rutgers. I said Jordan.
Hold up.
Jordan.
He played with Kobe. So he played with Kobe. Right. That's some crazy shit. Wow. He was telling me they even gave him his lock, like tried to give him his lock. Talk to us about that Kobe shit. Man, the first time. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, man.
I was like myself, thugging it out in the G League, man. I get traded to LA Defenders at the time. Now they South Bay Lakers. So like I said, I was MVP that year. So I got called up and Bean got hurt. This like before
he met Kobe. He called him Bean.
He tore his rotator cuff, and so he hasn't been coming around.
What year is it? 2016 or something?
Remember he played the Pelicans, and he played in New Orleans. His shoulder was messed up, and like I knew the way I got called up was crazy because I was practicing with the G League. This is at the Toyota Center where the G League.
I think I remember that.
And the Lakers, we had the same practice court. So like when obviously we couldn't be there when Lakers was practicing, but we like cross shoulders, like we had practice right after them, so that would happen. Yeah. I'm feeling what's going, I'm feeling what's finna happen. And then we got to practice one time next, like Bean come in there, he dribbling the ball. Like this is ESPN, they didn't know he was hurt. So he come in, they stop our practice, bro. Kobe, like, they make us go to the other side of the court. So he go 2 feet in front of the basket. He got on some shorts. Like he got the cameras in there now. He just do 2 little jumpers. He like, I can't do it. Like literally, I seen it. He like, I can't do it. Next thing you know, Kobe done for the season. So they called Bean. They called me up. Like now it's time to go.
So you step right up for that?
I step up, and then I come in. They throw me the bag. I come in the locker room. I'm looking like, where my name at? You know what I'm saying? Like I see everybody locking. I don't see my shit. I'm like, where my name at? the manager come to me like at the point at Kobe locker. I'm like, what? Like he's like
Kobe locker room.
Wait a minute. So they wanted you to take Kobe's locker?
It's like his active locker still. It's not even like it's his real locker. They like he
Like
never
use
comes.
this for today.
It was like he never comes. I'm like, I'm down there tiptoeing towards it. I'm like, man, I don't know. So then Ronnie Price.
I wouldn't have did it.
Ronnie Price is 2 lockers down. He like, no, hell no. Come lock. You gotta
Don't do that.
Bro, he said, come bump with me. Don't even fall.
Don't do that. He's trying to play you.
Bro, why Bean coming there? Why Bean coming there 30 minutes later, shades on, everything. Don't say nothing to nobody. Look like he wasn't having a good day. Yeah. And I'm like, I look at the manager like, yo.
Trying to
had me crazy. You trying to set me up.
No, he's trying to see if you got common sense, and you did. Yes, man.
Kobe would have came in there like, who is this G League, this young nigga in my locker? Like,
wow.
He was no tolerance, but the way his energy and the way that like you could tell he's about business. Like
OG.
that mentality. Yeah. Like
when you got that many rings, you better walk in the locker room with some shades on, my nigga. Straight like
now check it, Chevy.
Everybody got a flush outside.
Like, Chevy, you did big shows in your life, right? I'm just a short snippet. I want you to talk about this kind of feeling. My first show with these motherfuckers, right? I go overseas. It was Portugal or some shit like that. And then
France.
That was
German.
This motherfucker. Nah, I'm telling you the story. I probably never told you this story.
Nigga.
So I get on stage. It's Portugal. I remember.
You was good though.
Yeah. I swore I killed it.
You killed it.
I'm like, these motherfuckers don't even know who the fuck I am. They're going crazy, right? Boom. I'm like, shh. I woke off stage and taking pictures of people. I'm kind of back to fucking.
Because they ain't never seen no Puerto Rican people over there.
Maybe that's
like the first one.
Maybe I'm right. Right? So
Puerto Rican niggas, they international. They ain't.
So I see the show, right?
There's not a lot of Puerto Rican people in Europe. Am I lying?
I do the show, and I'm literally like in front of Onyx. It's not just like, it's Onyx, right?
Right.
So I get off stage, and then everybody, I ain't see all these Onyx shirts before. I ain't see the Onyx flags, the mad face. Then they do their show, and I realize, bro, there is levels to this shit. I ain't shit.
But they buying Johnny Voga merch. They buying everything out there.
No.
You can draw on a t-shirt, they'll buy it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you.
These motherfuckers are gods. I'm like, they throwing a hoodie. They fighting in the crowd. Like, that's 25 years of putting
Let me ask you something.
Work.
You ever slam, right? You ever play that with basketball, the slam shit?
Slam magazine?
No, see, they beat that shit. It's the song Slam.
Oh no, I don't know.
Slam.
I think Slam should be the national slam dunk
They
song.
play that in basketball, like the that shit.
Oh, I know
Basketball.
Yeah.
So that's the relationship with basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. And Sunset Park. Sunset Park. Don't disclude that. Listen. Okay, Joe, you wasn't here. I was talking to him. I'm like, yeah, talking to him about the show. He's like, Fredro, yeah. Like,
I was
that shit.
I said, your man Wiz, he was like, yo, he see me on strap. He was like, yo, I was always scared of you on strap.
He was telling me about this before.
I was born 81, bro. 81. So that came out in 93.
Yeah, like 93 exactly.
So I'm like this close to the fucking TV.
Niggas sound like that.
Because all my cousins is doing this shit out in the streets, you know what I'm saying? But I'm hooping and shit, you know what I'm saying? But
so young niggas
I see them because they come down like a street nigga dude. Let me get a shot, young nigga.
Let me shoot. I ain't trying to sweat. Let me shoot.
So they was doing that type of shit, but I'm watching this movie. I'm this close to the TV, like, my cousin and them be selling guns. Just they know.
Oh, he talking about strap.
They know a motherfucker that they go meet in the parking lot somewhere.
Yeah, like you related to that,
bro. Yeah, it's crazy. Like that was my shit. Like I was like, yo, this shit's wild because just to see it acted out like that, and to go out, open the door, and you can see niggas doing that shit.
Yeah, I told niggas don't be scared of me, man. That shit
was crazy. It was wild and out. I said, this nigga's crazy right here.
That motherfucker wasn't acting. That's the problem. He was fucking. That was, how old were you?
That's what I was a young nigga, 18, 19.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
there's levels to this.
That's the young shit about
18.
When you came in, like, the league, how old was you though? Like,
I was 20.
See, young niggas getting money. The young niggas control the whole market for everything, fashion, basketball.
That's true.
Of course they do.
I don't think that's true to a sense. I think the greatest, if you list the
What
top.
are you talking about?
I'm going to tell you right now. If you list the top.
Who the hottest nigga in basketball right now? The hottest nigga in basketball ain't even 21 years old.
You're lying. The hottest nigga in basketball.
Zion Williamson.
Zion ain't the hottest.
He's the hottest nigga in basketball right now.
No, he's not.
Who's the hottest nigga in basketball?
LeBron.
KD been Let me tell you something. I love LeBron, but we seen everything LeBron do.
I don't fuck with
Zion is something we don't know what's ahead of him yet.
Yeah, and it might be a dud.
Zion count. He just
No, but what I'm saying is this nigga might still be around when cars is flying, my nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Like you see what I'm saying? Like he's the future. He's the future of this shit. So he's the hottest nigga. Who's not in the bubble right now?
Zion ain't in the bubble.
They told that nigga,
We still watching.
you know why?
We still watching.
Because they putting the whole NBA on
you.
They putting the whole NBA on this kid.
Hey, what else?
The whole $1 billion industry is on the 20.
What else dropped July
20-year-old
30th?
nigga.
Tell us.
That's what I'm saying.
What else dropped July 30th?
Young niggas. Who's the hottest rapper right now? Guaranteed a nigga ain't 21 years old.
That's bullshit. If you name the top 10 rappers on
hottest
earth,
The hottest rapper can't be more than 25 right now. Guaranteed.
You talking Lil Baby.
Be the hottest rapper.
How old is he?
Probably like 20 something.
He ain't 25.
Alright, but name the top 10 rappers, and the J. Cole's gonna be everybody over.
The niggas already did their numbers already,
And they
though.
still
They still
doing them.
doing them though.
But no, but the trends is getting set
Fredro
by
Starr
the
still doing his
future.
numbers.
The future.
I
The future's
get it.
gonna always take
I
it.
get
When
it.
we came in again, we was 21, my nigga. We changed the whole shit.
Yeah, just think
I
about
was young,
just think
nigga.
about too. Just think about too from
Fashion.
CDs to streams. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different ball game. So
I'm hyping on.
Oh shit.
So look, the
This
look
guy
of
gets
it,
fucking
but
out of
the
control
look
once
of
the
it,
show.
just the look of it for the like young fans, they see it way more. You know what I'm saying? It's televised.
Not because
Got
the
a lot
young people
more
in the
options.
streets.
The internet
The
going
streets is
crazy.
where it
You know what this
organically
thing is?
happens.
Mhm.
It organically happens.
that's
I'm not
Chevy.
Not no dude behind the desk saying, I'm gonna sign you to a contract. You know why you're gonna he's sitting behind the desk saying he's gonna sign to get to the contract because the kid already
This
took
nigga's
the work
Mad
in
Max
already.
right here. This
You know
nigga's
what I'm saying?
Bernie Maxwell.
The kid already went to the gym. He did all the shooting in the park at night, the shit you ain't seen. He did all the groundwork. You know what I'm saying? So it starts from there.
I know what he's saying, but
niggas need a professional.
the best in the business, is the seasoned vets that held their name. The problem with the NBA today is, you can stop me when I'm wrong, is motherfuckers get paid for what they could do.
This is potential. Everything potential.
Yeah.
Back in the days, it was for what you did do.
That's a fact.
So you like pimping. Everybody's watching The Last Dance. They're like, he ain't get paid.
You gotta predict
So what
the
Portland
future.
paid that man? What the Rockets paid that
Yo,
man?
it's just
when
like-
he came back to the Bulls.
It's just like playing stocks.
Guaranteeing contracts.
It's just like playing
So he got
stocks.
most of his money. He got his big contracts at the end of his
He just had
career.
a bad draw though.
Yeah.
What they was doing in Chicago to him. Like,
Yeah, that was
he
dead
just had-
wrong. That's
No,
just
but he's
better though.
not. Listen, he's not. No, he knew better at this.
No, he didn't.
at that time.
No, listen.
It's like I'm a sign.
He knew better at the time. He needed that money.
Yeah.
But if he knew better, he would have had more money. He didn't know better.
At that time,
And
sometimes
he was stuck with Jordan.
Yeah. He made a mistake.
He didn't know no better.
He knew better, but sometimes niggas know better. But at this, you know how many niggas sign bad contracts and they know it's a bad contract?
My brother Moose.
Millions of rappers, millions of walk
Yeah,
away
because
for that shit.
some motherfuckers be like, I need it.
I needed the money now.
I need it right now.
He was thirsty.
Like you was talking earlier about, you know what I'm saying, with people going overseas to go do that. They be like,
That's
yo,
shit
we
real,
got my
bro.
family.
What's some of the craziest places you performed at? That you notice the crazy love, because I've been some places,
Yeah, for
but
sure.
there's some certain cities that stick out, certain countries.
Toronto always jump out, you know what I'm saying?
Toronto,
Toronto for sure.
You been in Toronto?
Yeah,
So cool. You're cool. You're not that bad. You're not that bad of a
yeah,
fella.
for sure.
When you get in Canada, you
No.
lie.
Y'all got-
Every nigga in Canada, I'll be like,
What though?
you ain't no real gangster.
Guess what I always say? I always say, no, nigga, I just did it right.
Yeah,
I
I get Canada too.
I got away with this shit.
Right.
Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
that's what
I got stuck in the border for.
I can go to Canada. I got away with everything I did in the streets.
But we still get stuck at the border for
I got stuck at the border for 4 days.
Let me just
I was
let me just say this. Stay on that trip. I'm gonna just say this. In Canada, we was going through. We had a concert. They stopped the buses. I get off the bus. Now, meanwhile, you know you can get weed in Canada, but you gotta really know somebody to get the shit. But they bring you like light weed. You feel me? He's like diet shit. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna just go over here with my shit. Like, fuck it. I had a jar like this big, bro. A jar like this big. I had sweatpants on. They took everybody off the bus. I had it in my drawers, right? And then in between my thighs, though. So the dog come. While we slow. Look, we lined up like this.
I'm out.
The dog came.
You might catch me like, yeah.
The dog came back the ass this way. The dog came down, stepped between my legs.
Oh God.
Oh man.
I said, oh shit.
The dog said from my
Dude said, you come here. I get up, right?
I got hand lotion on.
Now, mind you, I got the jar like this in between my legs. So I get up, smooth as shit. I walk, boom, walk over. I get in that glass room. He was like, the dog hit on you. We gonna check you. Took everything off. Boom, boom, boom. Then it made me take my pants off. Took shirt off, socks off, shoes, everything.
You sitting there butt naked in Canada.
So he's like, stand up, turn around. You know what I'm saying? Then he was like, what's that in your pocket? Pull it out. It's my passport. He took the passport, he said.
That's what it is.
He said, this smell like weed. You know what I'm saying?
That's more weed.
He was like, that's why that dog was alerting on it. Meanwhile, I got the jar in between my legs.
So the passport.
You smoothed it out.
Yeah, like he was like, I don't know why you keep hitting on you, but you don't got nothing, man. I guess with this passport. He was like, here, get dressed and go ahead and sit back down.
Wow.
That's literally how I met
That's crazy, bro.
Onyx and them.
That's
Getting through
for a while. That was like, ooh.
Eddie got through it.
And then when we got to Canada, Currency was like, man, I can't get no weed.
Oh, you was that
Nigga was like, how did you get here? Like, I watched him because he was in a room too. He was like, I watched him search you, nigga. Like, how the fuck did you get that?
Playing cool. You playing cool.
You
never panic.
I just chill.
Real niggas won?
Never panic.
Canadian Border Patrol.
They made me 360, bro. I had the 360 with the jar in between.
That was
I spun around and was like,
you lucky. I think the nigga might have been. The nigga probably was a fan. He probably was a Wiz Khalifa. You know what I'm saying? He was a Taylor Gang fan.
Crazy.
Chevy Woods. Oh, Chevy Woods. He probably was a fan.
But then they got on one of the production people for like this much weed. Found out on him. Like, yeah, come here, no.
Damn.
I'm like, damn, you had this much weed. I had this much weed.
Yo, now we're talking about weed. I want everybody. Yo, we got this shit coming out called Straight Gas. You know what I'm saying? Chevron, Exxon, Arco, all that shit. We got all that, and everything is unleaded. You know what I'm saying? My man just came through. He one of the founders and shit. You know what I'm saying? My man.
Straight gas.
We gonna definitely
We had the candy pin shots.
We gonna send Chad. We gonna send Chevy Woods a bag. We gonna send the whole Taylor Gang a bag. We gonna send you a pack.
They put this whole thing
Daniel, we gonna send everybody. You too, my nigga. What's poppin'? Everybody, nigga. Straight gas, nigga.
Straight gas.
Yo, don't worry about us. You gotta be worried about the motherfuckers lurking in the back.
Yo, listen, man. This is the.
That's how I picture a New York nigga answering when you say, yo, what kind of weed is that? Straight gas.
Straight gas. This shit is this is straight black market. Fuck all that. Holla at your boy. Yo, my name is Fredro Starr.
Johnny Vulgar.
Chevy Woods.
Vander Blue.
Yo, this is Rappers Ballers. You know what I'm saying? We up out of here, man. This shit is crazy.
Shout out to everybody, baby.
Word up. Make sure you go get the motherfucking EP. Rappers and Ballers EP.
Rappers and Ballers, July 30th.
Chevy EP, you know what I mean?
Album.
Since birth, real shit.
Already out.
Word up for your Google.
Look out for my man putting 30 up on your favorite fucking baller. Ass motherfuckers.
It's a marathon. It ain't no.
It's a marathon.
It never stops.
Love. Yo, let's jig and smoke to the shit. It's over. We good.
That's all.
We good. Love.
Cheers.
Health, wealth,
Yo.
Boys.
Take the picture real quick before we leave.
Take it.
I stay in playoff mode, take no days off. 6 rings, no game 7s, I own my court. Third pick made the earth sick in '84, and I still got a mean buzz. I'm the GOAT and